are back. We are back. We are live. It is Friday evening. Now, first order of business. People complaining that I don't introduce myself when these things start. So, they don't know who talking. So, allow me to introduce myself. My name is... yeah. Serious thing is, but out here from Eater Food. And we're doing our Friday evening vibes, Friday evening live business. Cocktails and cutters. For the cutters, I'm doing Korean fried chicken. Is a recipe that I have on one of the earlier recipes. So I'm doing that this evening. And I'm also doing a cocktail that we invented back in the day. And I'll get into it a little bit. But first and foremost, I want to make sure in the chat, make sure the chat going on the here, ting, you know, where the school. So, anybody who in the chat, just, you know, roll call, let me know all they hear, let me know all they hear, and that the streaming proper and them kind of thing. And then we shall start. Nobody say nothing? Oh, okay, all right, good. Hello, Simi, Wendy, Tammy, Roxanne, what's going on? Happy Friday to you all. Rodney, what's going on? Everybody, welcome to the stream. Once again, another quarantine cooking session. And just to recap what we're doing this evening, cocktails and cutters. The cutters that I'm doing, I say cutters like it's plural. We just say cutters for one thing. We just say cutters in Trinidad, but we mean one thing. It's one dish. I'm doing the Korean style fried chicken, and it's a recipe that I have on And if you check the video description, you will see a link to the recipe. But don't go and check it now because I'm gonna do it now. So you can check it after if you want to know the full recipe. Don't check it now because then you'll go away from the video, and I want you watching this video. I don't want you watching the next video. So check it after. Hello Alima, Karen in the house, boom bang. That's what we're talking about. Lylan, hey Lylan, you make it live for the sun. Lylan, thank you for all the kind comments. Lylan has commented on every video and she's always supportive. So thank you Lylan for joining us. So, cocktails first. Again, the drinks out of the way. This cocktail, right? I had to say it have a controversial name. We will get to the name just now. But it's a drink that we used to have in TGI when we used to lime in TGI. Now, let me tell you something. I waste plenty years and plenty money liming in TGI. I wish I could get back half it. If I get back half it, I might be a rich man right now. They get plenty of my money. People just be telling me about liming and thing now. I tell people I think I lime enough for one lifetime. And people don't understand. And I mean, I'm not boasting, I'm not bragging. I'm actually not proud to say that we used to lime every single day. Every day we used to lime. And, you know, you're liming, you're drinking the same thing all the time. Sometimes you just used to get adventurous and just try different things. And some of the things fail, but this one was a hit. This mixture that we came up with in TGI was a Black Russian with Guinness. Now, as I say, the name that we come up with for it might be borderline controversial, in these days, you know, where people are a little more conscious of, you know, how we address people, and, you know, we need to be more sensitive to, you know, to people and that kind of thing. It might come off as, you know, a bit insensitive. I don't know, depending on how your sensitivities are. But saying all that to say, we used to call this drink the darkie. And we call it the darkie because, well, it's a Black Russian with Guinness, so you know it's dark, but also because it was sweet and it had strong flavors. So, you know, it's a nice, I find it was a positive thing. You understand? We were using it in a positive ways. You know, that sweetness and then strong flavors, bold. I was like, yeah. You understand? We used to call it the darkie. It was an affectionate name. Affectionate, it was an affectionate thing. People might have an issue with it now, and if you do and you find we shouldn't use that name, then all right, cool. So yeah, it might not be politically correct to use that name now, but that is the name that we had for it back in the day. And today I'm going to be making it right here. The only thing is, we used to do it with Kahlua and vodka. I don't have Kahlua, but I have something better. I am going to make my own coffee liquor from scratch, and I'm going to show you how we're doing that. So if you peek down to here, right here, I have some coffee brewing, right here. And the good thing about brewing your own coffee to make this coffee liquor is you could choose your favorite coffee. You ain't had to worry about drinking no old coffee, no thing that ain't tasting too good and them kind of thing. I using some special blends from these coffees here that I get from Puerto Rico imports, and I picked these up when I was in New York last year. This I have different flavors. I have one. This one is the Indian Monsoon. It's like different flavor profiles, and then it have the French Perk. But the one that I'm using today is the organic black and tan. I never drink it before, but this real good. And let me tell you, I give you all a little story time. I find this place, it was random. I was just, I went out for breakfast one morning, earlier morning, and I was just walking, wandering about the place, and I end up bouncing up this store, coffee store. Well, the thing, nice thing, little facade and thing, looking a little quaint and thing. I said, let me just go in this place and let me see what is happening inside here. Dread. As soon as I open the door, coffee just hit you in your face, so boom, coffee in your face. Let me tell you, that was one of the best experiences I ever had in like sensory. That's getting all that coffee hitting you. And the thing is, I come back, I was telling David about it, right? And I feel David thought I was exaggerated. So I said, Dread, it real best sauce. Think, it was real good. And he kind of watching me like, oh, it's just coffee, how best it could really be. And then the man ended up walking into the place to get the experience. I never see him smiling like a Cheshire cat. Son, it real best, boy, it real best. I said, I tell you so, I tell you it was real best. But anyway, again, I'm going off on a tangent. This coffee, real best. There are different flavors, I have all kind of flavors, and I'm using the black and tan and brewing my own coffee. So that's what we're going with. And to make this coffee liquor, it's a simple thing. Equal parts coffee to equal parts sugar, and then I'm going to reduce it in a pot and add some white rum. So it's going to be a rum-based coffee liquor. Hey, Daniel in the chat. Daniel from, old friend from Clico, old colleague, Daniel Buku. Well, yes, she used to lie with TGI too. I have, again, some notes here. I gave some notes from my producer. Producer hitting me some notes here. But yeah, Daniel will remember them TGI days. It had, our table was table 34. I mean, we had a table. It was the first table when you come into TGI. You used to sit on that table, and Dread, it's almost like we was part of the decor, Dread. You understand? People walk in there, and like, you used to see, we used to be there right through. Again, it's not a boasting. It's not something I'm very proud of, because I tell you, we waste real time and real money there. But some good things come out of it. For example, now I could actually talk to you about making this coffee liquor from scratch. So, we're gonna get into it one time. Have the coffee, have my thing here, and as I say, it's equal parts coffee to sugar, and we're gonna reduce it. So, I have a cup of sugar here, and I'm gonna add a cup of coffee. Right. And we're gonna let this reduce and become real thick. And then I'm gonna add the rum. I can't even read that. Producer, I can't read the handwriting. But yeah, this is not a Guinness and milk. This is not Guinness and milk. But you know what? You could add milk to this one. You could add milk to it and make it a kind of cream base, kind of like Bailey's type drink. You could actually do that and it could be real good. As a matter of fact, it had a version of this that we used to do. We used to add vanilla ice cream to it too. And you was feeling a little, feeling a little fancy, We had a little vanilla ice cream to it and some creme de menthe and thing, and it used to be real good. But the basic drink, the darkie, we used to call it, politically incorrect probably, but that was the name, so I'm using it now. Feel free to suggest, you can suggest some new names for it in the chat. But it was basically a black Russian with Guinness. That is what it is. A black Russian, which is coffee liquor and vodka, and then we added Guinness. And again, it was just in them wild days of experimentation and sliming and making bad life choices that we come up with this drink. So, we're making it at home because it's no TGI, it's no lime by no bar. But if you have coffee, you could use your favorite coffee. You have some rum. I'm using white rum. I guess you could use dark rum as well, but I think what the white rum is neutral enough now. I wouldn't add a dark rum because a dark rum have a little too much different flavor profiles going on in there. I mean, you could experiment, though, as you know, cooking is experimentation. So if you want to experiment and use a dark rum, by all means use a dark rum and experiment with it. But just to kind of stay true to the essence of this cocktail, I'm going to do it using a white rum, which is, neutral. It's just for the alcohol content with the coffee. I'm choosing a good coffee. Well, I can't say it's a favorite because I haven't tasted this one yet. I just smelled it when I was buying it. But the aroma is amazing. And then mix it with some vodka and some Guinness. Hey, Barbados in the house, big up Barbados. Listen, I just represent Barbados. Watch. I just represent Barbados to the fullest. I mean, I get this free, that is why I have it, but still representation. So, what drinks all I have? What are you drinking this evening? Let me see what's going on here. I want to lower it down because we wanted to reduce. So right now it's at a rolling boil. We don't really want it to continue like that. We really want it to go down and reduce. So I'm going to let you see what's happening here. I have it here on a low flame now. We're just going to let that go for a while. And again, this is something that we came up with back in the day, and is a favorite. I ain't gonna lie, it's a favorite of mine. Somebody, Rodney is asking if you could use Macassin. Now, or Rodney, you're drinking Macassin. Oh, you're drinking Macassin, right? Hey, now, you know what? I can't say that on the line. I can't say it on the line. But here we're going on, Rodney. Macassin. I support Macassin. Macassin is a good drink. I know my friend Danielle McConney, she swear by Macassin as well. She's a real Macassin drinker. She always trying to bash Guinness, but you can't bash the Guinness. We could all coexist in peace. Macassin drinkers and Guinness drinkers unite. Now, you might be asking if you're a Macassin drinker, if you could add Macassin to this instead of Guinness. And I would say no, only because coffee liquor is supposed to be sweet. It's a sweet thing. And a Black Russian is a sweet drink. The reason why we came up with this, or what was the catalyst for it really was the fact that the Black Russians was too sweet. And I'm saying we, my partner Quincy and Mackenzie, who we used to lime it, generally didn't like sweet drinks. So it was like, what we could use that kind of bitter and could balance off the flavors of the sweetness in this thing, and it was like Guinness. So Mackenzie is sweeter than Guinness. So I wouldn't use Mackenzie for this. I'd use Guinness because it's supposed to kind of neutralize some of the overly sweet notes that you get in a Black Russian. So that's the whole science behind it. Science, it's not really science, but you know what I mean. It's balancing the bold, bitter flavors of the Guinness with the Black Russian. And I ain't gonna lie, now this does taste real good, but you had to drink this wisely, because it's rum, vodka, and Guinness. Though it tastes real good, but don't go and play yourself out and drink 6 of them and then lie down on the floor and you can't get up and thing and say, but are we trying to get you drunk and thing? No. Drink one. Yeah, listen, our partner, right? The man favors to lie down on the floor when he go and drink and holding on to a bottle and thing. I ain't gonna call the man name Ronaldo. Listen, that man, you give the man a little too much to drink, he will end up on the floor, lying down, holding a bottle like it's a baby. Understand? Yeah. We had some times, you know, people tell me about liming and things, now it's be like, Jay, we do enough liming, Jay. I don't miss liming really, because I think I do enough of it. But, we are on our way here with the thing. Let me move this aside now. Put this back where it belongs. Be back here. Give myself some room. Right. And again, the great thing about making this is that you could use your own coffees. Whatever your favorite coffee is, do not be afraid. You can make it as strong as you want. You could double up on the amount of coffee, brew it strong if you want a real strong coffee flavor. If your preference is, I don't know, Hong Wing or Nescafe or whatever it is, whatever your preference is for coffees, or if it's like the Moya's coffee, or you have Full Bloom, have the coffee as well, you could do that. Whatever your coffee preference is, use your favorite coffee and you can make this coffee liquor. So, reducing here, going good. Watch it there. We looking good. There you see the viscosity. And the more that you leave it to reduce, is the thicker it will get. And I want this to kind of really thicken up, because I'm going to, when it gets real thick, I'm going to add the rum, and then that is going to be our coffee liquor. And the thing is, this, it's not like you're making this, you use it once and it's done. After I make this, I just bottle it, and I could keep it for a couple uses, a couple drinks well. So I make this, I put it in a bottle, set it aside. It don't go bad, it don't spoil. So basically you making your own coffee liquor. So yeah, we be doing things from scratch and thing here, man. Alright. And if you don't want to use rum, you wanted to use, let me tread lightly here, what else you could use here, I guess, you know what, stick to the rum, You want to keep this as neutral as possible, because you really want to get the blend of the coffee, rum, vodka, Guinness. Don't go and try to get too wild with it. It's really a particular balance of flavors that you want to use to achieve this drink. So stick to this. Stick to this equation. Michelle don't like anything white. She woke up in a strange bathroom. Michelle, I feel like we need we need to explore this. Michelle, tell us some more. What went on? Too old for them thing? You're never too old, man. Never, listen, you're never too old, Michelle. Again, updates from my production team. You're never too old, Michelle. So, you woke up in a strange bathroom. We need to hear the rest of that story. But if it, and I don't even have to be PG, it could be ours. It's only adults here and it's not made for kids. So, let me know, Michelle. Let me know what happened with this in this story here. Let's see what's going on in the chat. 8:27, what's going on? Oh, they added. Yeah, well, I didn't even know that, but yeah, Mackerson definitely does have a more creamy, milky kind of finish. So I didn't even know they used to add lactose to Mackerson, but yeah, definitely have a kind of smoother texture, smoother mouthfeel to Guinness. But I like Mackerson. I like Mackerson. I like Royal, but definitely my go-to stout is Guinness. Guinness is my top tier. Alright. So you know what? While this reducing, let me deal with the cutters while this reducing because, you know, I know it's Friday night and all they might have other plans too now. You know, I mean, I'm glad all they here with me doing this, but you might have your own plans. I don't want to keep you here the whole night. So, for the Korean fried chicken, I have some chicken breast cut up into some chunks here, and I'm going to season it. So, I have some green seasoning. And as I say, this is a recipe that I have on the website already, and the link in the description. So, you can check that out afterwards if you want to see that recipe. Right. So I'm going to add some green seasoning to this. Add a little more green seasoning, and then some salt. Right. And because I'm dealing with all these other things, I'm going to use gloves to rub the chicken because I don't want to risk no cross-contamination. So I'm going to use the gloves because I still had to handle these bottles and that kind of thing. So safety first now. Usually I just go in with my hands, but I want to make sure that we keep a safe cooking environment going on here and sterile. So yeah, I just want to get in there, massage this chicken, some green seasoning, and this green seasoning is chive, shadow benny, celery, parsley, pimento, garlic, a little bit of vinegar. Thanks. Right. I mean, while we're dealing with the cocktails, this could sit for a while and marinate. Right. Good. I'll set this aside. Dispose of these gloves. Still give my hands a quick little rinse. And yeah, cheers, you know. Cheers. Yes, man. So we're coming along nicely here. I could let this reduce even more and get real thick, but again, time, we don't have enough time. But this could really go for, I would say like a 15 minutes again. I'll get like a real concentrated, a real thicken up, and then dilute it with the rum. But time is of the essence. So we will go with it like this for now. Alright, so I have my reduced coffee. It's almost like a coffee reduction or coffee simple syrup, if you will. I'm gonna add that. 1 cup, and then I add in a cup of rum, white rum. Right, now this is our coffee liqueur here. Again, I could reduce, so you're not going to put it back on the fire here. And then I'll continue to reduce, but we're going to build the cocktail because we're ready, you know, we're ready, we could make it now. So, let's make this cocktail. I have my vodka. Alright, we don't need this rum again. We're done with the rum. I'm gonna get a fresh Guinness and get some ice. We have the glasses. I'm going to use this to measure out. Oh, thank you. So I have a Guinness here. Some ice. Now, a traditional black Russian is supposed to be 5 parts vodka to 2 parts while I'm losing more words now. 5 parts vodka to 2 parts coffee liquor. But because we're going to add Guinness and thing to this, I'm going to change the balance of it. I'm doing 3 parts coffee liquor to 2 parts vodka, switching it around, and then I add in the rest in Guinness. So we go in with 3 parts of this. I'm using this to measure out our parts. Yeah. Oh, like the glass ain't big enough for it. Alright, forget that. We're gonna go with 1 to 1. We go with 1 to 1 for now. We don't have enough glass for that 3 parts business. So we're going 1 to 1. 1 part vodka, top with Guinness. Don't mix that with the chicken spoon. Right. Right. And now, the moment of truth. Now, that same man I was talking about who does drink in lime and old bottle and lie down on the ground and thing. He here behind the scenes. So, and he don't like nothing. Understand? He's a man don't like, what I mean, he don't like nothing. Wait, nah, why are you talking? Why, right. He don't like nothing. He find everything is nonsense. He's a real tough crowd, right? So he go and try it, he go let me know. Let me know what you think. What you saying? Yeah? Could pass? Not bad? Yeah. I would actually add a little more Guinness to this to make it a little stronger, a little more of the Guinness, a little kick, a little more of the Guinness kick, but yeah. This is the premise of the darkie. Sweet, strong with the rum, strong with the vodka, and then the bite from the Guinness. Yeah. So I will definitely do a blog post with the correct measurements and everything to make this properly. So don't frighten, I have you covered with that. But cheers. Cheers to the darkie. Politically incorrect, but that's the name, sorry. Right. So now that we have the cocktail done, let me move on to the cutters. And the cutters real simple. Is the Korean fried chicken. As I told you, that is a recipe that I did a while ago, and it was basically I wanted to do a kind of Trini style Korean chicken. So Korean fried chicken is a popular thing, not popular here, but popular around the world. Is a very crispy fried chicken. And how to get the crispiness is at the double fry. Just double fry it to get real crispy, and then just kind of toss it in a sauce, if you will. So we're gonna do the same thing, but they usually use like soy sauce. I'm not using soy sauce, I'm using ruku. So that's the kind of Trini twist it. And yeah, it tastes real good. So let me get into the Korean fried chicken, KFC, Korean fried chicken. Nice. Let's start on that. So I have the chicken here, ready to go. And what we want to do is, we want to toss the chicken in cornstarch. Cornstarch is what's going to give it the crispiness. I'm going to do a mixture of cornstarch and flour, dredge it, and then we're going to double fry it. So what the double frying does is give it that extra crispy exterior, and it's still real nice and crunchy. I'll go show you. So, flour. Some flour here. I'm gonna add some more seasoning to the chicken as well. Kind of bolster that flavor, adding some lemon pepper. Keeping back some for the dredge. I want some flavor in the dredge as well. Add some ginger powder. Onion powder. Cayenne pepper. Paprika. Dry thyme, and some garlic powder. Mix that up. Nice. And you really don't want to use no set of wet seasonings in this. The drier the chicken is, the better it is for frying. You really don't want no kind of steam and moisture going on, no liquid, no wet seasoning happening with this chicken, because the characteristic of this Korean fried chicken is that's supposed to be very crispy. And one of the ways to achieve that is to make sure that the chicken dry. So, let's start with the dredging, and I'm going to put the oil on one time to heat up. You using my wok for frying. Add some oil here. Right. With this, you definitely want a deep fry finish. So I'm using a bit of oil here to make sure that the chicken get a deep fry action. And let the oil heat up, and in the meantime, I'm gonna start with the dredge. So for the dredging, I'm gonna use, let me see, I should have a tray here, foil tray, foil pan. Right. And we're gonna add some flour to the pan. Now ideally, you want to use cornstarch or potato starch for this because that's what really going to give you the real crisp. Flour doesn't give you the kind of crispiness, real crunchiness that cornstarch and potato starch could give you. But I don't have enough cornstarch right now to do a full dredge, so I'm doing a mixture of flour and cornstarch. But ideally, if you're making this and you want it to be real crispy, real crunchy, go full potato starch or full cornstarch, no flour. But we're improvising because this is what I have at the moment. So I add cornstarch here, and I mean, you would see it in the groceries, it'll have different names, but as you can see, you see what it says here, crispy deep fry batter. This is either cornstarch or potato starch is what this is. I don't know which one this is. But usually on the pack it will say cornstarch or potato starch. This particular one just saying crispy deep fry batter. But it is either cornstarch or potato starch. For sure, for sure. Hopefully. Hopefully, for sure. It is either one of them. Alright, so we're using the whole thing. Right. Add a little more flour. Cornstarch? It's cornstarch. Yeah, it'll either be one of the two. There's only two of those type of things that give it that kind of real crispy finish. And of course, as I say, you want to add some seasoning to the dredge because you want, you know, flavor going right through. You don't want a flavorless dredge for your chicken. So we're going in with ginger powder, lemon pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, dry thyme, paprika, cayenne pepper, and a bit of salt as well. Alright, mix this up. Thanks. Make sure it's fully combined. We start with the dredging process. Now please, do not go and take all the chicken and just dump it into here and expect that it will remain dry. If you do that, then the chicken, this dry dredge, will turn into a batter. We don't want that to happen. We don't want the dry dredge to turn into a batter, so you want to really take your time, dredge a couple pieces at a time and put them aside so that the mixture itself stays as dry as possible. You're not going to stay 100% dry, but you want it to stay as dry as possible. So let's do that. I'll use another foil pan. Place my dredged chicken. And let's dredge as we're going along. Right. So you see in the method, this is not throw the whole thing in and expect it to stay dry. That you'll play yourself out doing that. Don't do that. Take your time, do it a piece at a time, and you will maintain a nice bed to dredge your other pieces of chicken. Right. This one. Right. Yeah, I always forget the rule about wet hand and dry hand. I'm a wet hand here and I'm a dry hand here. Right. You don't want to dry the wet hand and wet the dry hand. So, wet hand in the chicken, dry hand in the dredge. Shake off a little excess. It'll shake off. Right. So and the good thing is you could do this with fish too. So this will work with fish as well. It's actually, and if you remember the Guinness glaze fish that Afia made on the channel, that was actually came up with our recipe as a twist on this dish. If I can't fry and chat at the same time, no, listen, all they getting kicks, Jed. I want all to try and fry and cook, you understand? And keep your mind going on things to say. Jed, listen, here we're going on. I am not the most talkative person, right? And I have a huge challenge being in front of the camera. I have a reason why Ole was never seeing me all this time. The reason why Ole wasn't seeing me all this time is because being in front of camera and things is not really that's not really my role here. My role is to facilitate it, right? But, you know, desperate times call for desperate measures. So here I am in front of the camera, doing things. But yes, talking and doing and cooking at the same time, it ain't easy. Don't watch it and feel it's a walk in the park. It's not a walk in the park, especially if you're like me and you're not talkative by nature. You know, like that's not really my my zone. Oh, a cauliflower, yeah. Actually, well, yeah, fried cauliflower definitely will be real nice. As I saw a recipe for a popcorn, well, a popcorn chicken cauliflower, but popcorn cauliflower then, and that was real. That looked real interesting. So yeah, try it now and let me know. I actually should do that, you know. I'll get some cauliflower and do a vegan version. That's a good tip. Thanks, Michelle, or Michelle's sister. Thanks for that. That was a real good tip. Could do a vegan option with this, man. But yeah, be kind in the comments about me fishing for things to say and cooking at the same time. It's not an easy thing, Jed. I want one Ole to come and do this. Ole, come and do it now. You know, it is a sun up here and just be trying to pull random things out of your brain to keep chatting. Right now, I just want to hush my mouth and dredge this chicken. But I can't do that because I'll be like, what kind of boring live feed is this, right? So, JJ? I don't know, you know, who it is? Who's JJ? I don't know. It could be anybody. I don't know who JJ is. But yeah, it is not it's not the easiest thing to be trying to talk and cook at the same time and present, but I'm trying as a work in progress. So go easy on me, go easy on me. Don't hit my dislike on the video. Hit my thumbs up, hit my thumbs up. Come now man, now support me man. Support my channel now way. Right. So we had the dredging going. And I mean, all you know there's live. There's no editing going on here. Usually now, like when we're doing this with Emily, or if I'm doing this for another show, by now we done cut cameras on off, and there's all kind of old talk going on. And then when I'm editing, what I would do is just kind of speed it up now, or just cut it to like, you know, 3-4 seconds. But because it's live, all I had to suffer through the whole process with me here. So I apologize. But you know what? It's gonna be real best when I finish. It's gonna be real best. Hey, Brandon. Oh, Brandon. I surprised Brandon and asked for dumpling.
Yes, I have a
Fried okra. Us. If my hand wasn't in chicken, I guess if you see the size of these okra shed, you know what? Afterwards I'm gonna show you. I have some okra in the fridge shed. If you see the size of the okra I get in the market this week, I'm definitely gonna do a fry okra probably tomorrow. If you see that okra, big. It right there on the shelf. Yeah. Yeah, right there. Yep. Just show it to the camera. What's your size horse? What's your size of them okra shed? What's your size of my hand? Or what's your size of them okra shed? It's a big okra. I want to be frying them up. Yeah, Brandon is my old brethren from school, from St. George's days. Go way back. Back when we was just, you know, little upstarts now. Brandon was real miserable. Brandon was real miserable in school, but oh gosh, that boy was a pest. Akeem saying I hate dumpling. Akeem, you're wrong. I don't hate dumpling. I love dumpling. I just hate dumpling in soup. Keep telling all you. All they stop lying on me. I don't hate dumpling. I just don't want no dumpling in my soup. I want to make sure that this oil don't get too hot. So I'm going to low down. I see it done start to smoke now. So I'm going to lower it down. Who tell me to dredge all this chicken, right? What is real? It's real chicken going on here, boy. But I mean, we done start, right? We done here. So, this, I mean, we could stop, you know. I could stop here. This is about a good bit. I want to make sure that when I plate it up and take a picture and thing, it look proper too now. So, I want no scrunting looking thing. I want to make sure that we get a nice, healthy serving of chicken happening here. Alright. I want to show already double fry action happening in a little bit. So, yeah, the chicken going on. We're almost done already. Don't frighten me, we're almost done here, man. And I mean, all impatient for all, they have somewhere to go at. Place locked down, all they have nowhere to go. All they stuck home just like me. We don't know where to go, we just here. I mean, you probably could have been doing something else with your Friday night, you know. But I am grateful that you are here. So thank you for logging on and thank you for liming in the chat. This is Quarantine Cooking Sessions. And on a Friday, I don't do it every Friday, but usually on a Friday, I would try to do a kind of street food type recipe. I mean, this is not something you would find on the streets in Trinidad and Tobago. But who knows? Next thing you know, I decide to start my little Badawi's KFC, Korean fried chicken, after this whole COVID thing. Who knows? We go see. We go see. Although support me if I do this, if I come out around the savannah and thing. In the KC lineman, we lineman, we lineman, but you, all I want rowdy to come and slap all that down, right? Oh, we lineman in the chat, yeah. There's a slap proof line. There's the kind of line we can lime and rowdy and go come and slap it down. Kenson, you'll get your jersey horse, you'll get your jersey, jersey's coming. COVID come and pass spoke in the wheel, but the jersey's coming. You will have your jersey, my brother. You will have your jersey. I promise you that. I will be doing the jerseys and things soon. But yeah, we linemen in the chat, man. Yeah, man. And as you can see, I yapping away, but we're almost done. I've got 2 more batch. And you see how the dreads stay dry. That's what you want. You don't want this to get clumpy and like a batter. You want it to stay dry because, again, this is supposed to be a very crispy, cripsy. We're going for full crips.
Michelle said if you're looking KFC, you'll get cuss. Taking too long with the people chicken.
Yeah, definitely. I would not be able to make it. I would not make it in KFC. Trust me. But you know what? Here what's going on. Michelle, I understand how the universals work, right? I know that if I take long with the chicken, all I had to do is put an extra piece in your box. You understand? And, I shouldn't be saying that. Anyway, I'll just say it to the end. I'll put an extra piece in your box so that you ain't go cuss. You understand? Next time you come and you see where they be in the counter and I take it long, you ain't go think and you go say, how you taking so long with my chicken? Because you know an extra piece coming. You understand? That's how the universals work. Fair is fair. I make you wait long, you'll get extra piece, man. I can't talk too much on that. But just know that sometimes things just work out like that for you. And you know what? People are saying, I'm gonna come back up to my face here. They're just watching my hand. People just talk about bad experiences in KFC, right? And I will not doubt that, staff might be having a bad day or whatever, and that kind of thing, and you get some bad service and thing. But I am telling you, and this might sound like a lie, this might sound like an exaggeration, I never had like a personal bad experience in KFC. To say, well, me and a cashier had words or thing. I just go KFC, I just be pleasant as ever, and I just get the most pleasant reception from any of the staff, man or woman. I never had like a bad experience, customer experience with in KFC. Brandon, you can actually order the t-shirts. So people in Trinidad can't order the t-shirts right now because I have to do that locally through a supplier. But if you're outside of Trinidad and you're watching the stream, you can actually order this through Teespring, and the link to order it should be under the video. It might be there now, but if it's not there now, definitely after we publish it on the page, it should be underneath there. You should be able to click the link and order merch directly through Teespring. So check that out. All right, people, we ready. We ready. The dredging done. It's ready for the frying now. All right. So let me see. Action time now. Action time. To the pot we go. Boom. And then I'm coming in close because I want to see the action. Alright. Let us begin frying. Do I want to do this with my hand? Well, I'll use it. My hand gets useful. Right. And you don't want to crowd the pan too much. So again, it's a double fry we're going for. So the first fry is a kind of half fry. You're not going to fully cook this. Right? It's going to leave it for a couple minutes until it's starts to get a crust. Right? And that is the double fry action. So probably like 1 minute. So as you see, this done start to crust up. We don't want it to fully cook because again we're going to double fry it. So let's fry it for a couple of minutes.
Hey, David, any chat?
Hey David, what's your word? David, tell people how miserable Brandon was in school now. Let people know, people might be feeling exaggerated. Tell people how miserable Brandon was.
Michelle, I know what kind of
There's regular soybean oil using here. But you could use vegetable oil, you could use canola oil. Alright, so, and as you can see, you see all the little pieces what I'll show you. Oh, right, back here. All the seasoning and that kind of thing, you know it's real flavor going to happen here. So, this can be first fry.
Did you tell David to lie for you? And David said, oh, the man was worse than me.
Yes, sure, the man was here. Brandon was a pest. A pest. A pest. Anybody who went Georges, no. I ain't want to call him our government name on the people YouTube. Brandon was a pest. Right. We look at, let me just kind of scoot over here. Let's see what's happening here on inside here now. Watch. You're seeing that chicken? Listen, you can see that flavor, you can smell that. Or you can imagine how it's smelling. You can smell that. Yeah man, we're looking good. Alright. Double fry action going on here. Yeah, so anybody who now joining, if you want to know what's going on, we're doing a little quarantine cooking. Earlier, I make famous drink from back in the day. We used to call it the darkie, which is a black Russian with Guinness. And as David here, we actually made this for a moving table. One that we had last year that was sponsored by Guinness, and I made this for them. And yeah, David, I get to taste it. This bag.
Yeah, you know what I'm going to do in the side. 500 and it's any location.
500, send your location, drop a pin. Drop a pin, we come in. A risky slap. Curbside pickup. Alright, and as I say, on the first fry, you're not really looking to go for color and all that. The first fry is just to start the cooking process. You're in a drain, and then you go back into the second fry, and that double fry is what's going to give it that extra crispy, not crispy, crispy finish that Korean fried chicken in particular is known for. So, double fry action. That's what we do. It's a bit of a process, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Right. Smiles for chicken, smiles. I mean, you can do some dredging and all that, but your smile not that special. But I mean, if you want chicken, nah, I can't tell you come for chicken. I can't tell you that. That would be irresponsible. And you down south anyway. You can't reach here for no chicken. You'll get stuck in a roadblock and they'll ask you where you're going. And then you'll get in trouble and then you'll call my name.
They want to know how come Koreans going on and you need them.
David is a busy man.
Feeding the nation, feeding the nation.
Yeah, David and them busy right now feeding the nation. Market movers busy. Busy. But that's a good thing. I'm glad. I'm glad. And if you all not familiar with market movers, they do online delivery for fresh produce as well as grocery items. So you don't have to worry about social distancing and COVID and lining up and all that. You could go to themarketmovers.com and order your stuff and they will deliver it to your doorstep. So oh, you home? Alright, alright. You ain't too far. You could risk it. You could risk it, you could come through. You could come through, man. I really want all you to see the next step. So there's the first step, then we're gonna do the double fry, and then the last step is what does give the chicken the characteristics that we is known for. So it depends on a couple of things, Lauren, that would make sure that it's successful. Definitely the key to this is the cornstarch. The cornstarch does make all the difference in the world. Flour, not so much. I don't like using flour for double fry. The flour don't hold up to the frying I find. The cornstarch is what you really need. Alright. And if I tell all this something, I really hate frying. You see any kind of recipe that calls for frying, fried bake, fried fish, fried chicken, any kind of frying thing, fries. I don't like frying at all. I find it's too much work and it's too much mess. I like to eat fried chicken, I know. I like to eat fried fish, but I hate to do it myself. So these are, you know, I doing this for all this. I lie, I'm doing it for me. Because it's not like all they eat it. It's like I couldn't eat it. But, you know what I mean? It's so nice to see. I do it for all this. I do it for all this. I would much rather make a pot of pilau than do this. But it's a good recipe. And it's one, if you like fried chicken, it's definitely a nice twist on what you would typically have in terms of fried chicken kind of vibes. And even if you try it once, you should. Exactly. You did it. I mean, I did do this recipe already, but as you know, we're doing the whole quarantine cooking sessions specifically because people at home, social distancing is the new normal right now, and it's just a way to keep people engaged, kind of keep us connected. You know, the real-time exchange between myself and you all is what does really make this different, like watching a pre-recorded thing. So, I mean, it's not my comfort zone, but I'm glad to do it. Glad to be able to use the channel in this time to helping keeping people feel connected. A lot of people doing, I think last week we had a little Zoom line going on people was, drinking and talking, shipping and something. I was cool. So yeah, glad to be able to use the channel to facilitate a live cooking session. Big up Devi Marchand. Yeah, big up Devi. So, I mean, if I had to use less chicken, we'd have been done by now. But, we here, we chilling. I ain't have nowhere to go. I don't think Ole had anywhere to go, unless he's an essential worker. He's police or something, and they had a shift to go and work. But, we here, we chilling. It's Friday evening. We social distancing, we quarantining, we lockdowning, and frying some chicken. Alright, I think the amount of time this takes, I might need a more dredge on these. Slightly more dredge on these, kind of soaking into the chicken. Just want to kind of make sure it stays dry. So you see, because we have this sitting on here for a while, the dredge was actually kind of soaking into the chicken. So I'm gonna kind of dredge again to make sure it stay nice and coated, because it's the coating that gives you that crispiness. So as a little tip, if you know you're doing plenty chicken and the frying going on for a while, you could add some more flour, or not flour, but cornstarch to the chicken to give it another coating, and that will make sure that when you fry it, stay crispy. Cripsy. I want to say the thing proper. Cripsy. Right. I'm going again. We're almost done, at least with this portion of the fry. But the second fry is a much shorter time. So, and we could actually fry more batches at a time in the second fry process. This one you can't crowd the pan too much, because crowding the pan does make the temperature of the oil drop, and you don't want the temperature of the oil to drop too low. So don't overcrowd the pan. You just want to put just enough chicken in there to fry. So, hey, spanner on the inside, boom bang.
Yeah, I want to know which better, a brine or the cornstarch fry?
For this particular application, cornstarch. And I know a lot of American fried chicken recipes call for buttermilk to not brine, but to marinate the chicken. But let me tell you a little trick, a little tip. Yogurt, plain yogurt. If you marinate your chicken for at least 24 hours in plain yogurt and then fry it, trust me, and I mean different, real different. That thing that's lash real different. Real different. It'll be nice and moist, real good. So you season up your chicken and thing, as usual. You put your green seasoning and thing, and then you put some yogurt in it, and you let that sit down for at least 24 hours. I think 48 hours is the recommended time. And what happens is the bacteria in the yogurt just start to break down the muscles. I mean, don't totally quote me on this, my science could be off, I might be using the wrong words. But the bacteria just break down the muscle content in the meat, and that just make it real tender. Tenderize it. Let's give it a real nice finish. So, yogurt instead of buttermilk. Let's work real good. And people just use yogurt in a lot of Indian recipes for like tikka masala and chicken korma and that kind of thing. It's called for marinating your meats in yogurt. Real nice. If you feel like you're gonna do skewers, like kebabs, and you're doing whether it's chicken, lamb, or beef, you marinate your lamb and that kind of thing in some yogurt for 48 hours, and then you put that on a grill or something. And I mean next level. Next level. Real nice. Right. Feel free to ask any questions, any comments. What's going on there?
Sour cream.
Sour cream could work as well, but no, yogurt is what you really want. Yogurt have the bacteria that you need to really tenderize the meat. So yogurt is what you really want to use in that application.
Shrimp.
Carver when George is at me. Carver, tell people how miserable Brandon was now.
Carver say he was a pest.
Listen, only feel like lying, Dred. Brandon was a pest. a real pest. So I had two people here to corroborate my story, David and Carver. You understand? But listen, it's all in good fun, man. Listen, Brandon is my boy. You don't know, it's much love, much love. I hope all is staying safe. Brandon is Maryland. It's Maryland, you in Brandon? I ain't too sure, but yeah, Brandon is your boy, man.
You wanna know where that love coming from, Brandon?
Huh?
Brandon wanna know where that love coming from.
Where the love coming from? Tell me, sir. From the okra.
From the okra. In New York.
In New York? Okay. Listen, Carver, right? For re-graduation, Carver sing Bridge Over Troubled Waters, right? And to this day, my mother just call Carver Bridge Over Troubled Waters. She was like, hey, you know, the other day I see Bridge Over Troubled Waters in town. I was like, Mommy, you know the body is Carver, right? She's like, are you going to remember that? What I remember, she sing and he sing real good. I think the song real good. Yeah. Carver mash up the dance. Bridge Over Troubled Waters. And fun fact, on that stage as well was Heather Headley. Heather Headley went George's. Yeah. We had stars, man. Heather Headley was on stage. I can't remember what she sang. But my mother remember Bridge Over Troubled Waters. You're most welcome, Elizabeth. That yogurt tip that is life. Trust me. Alright. You're almost there. You're almost at the finish line. All your thanks for sticking around. But you see, I end up getting Brandon Peacock and all kind of thing. I'm telling all the stories about Carver and Bridge Over Troubled Water. There's all kind of randomness popping into my head right now. We need to head towards the finish line before I start saying things I'm not supposed to say. Alright, I think we are the last batch now.
Carver say you qualify for a piece of chicken.
Yeah. Listen, Carver qualify. Certified brethren. Certified. Carver, this week actually was with brethren, Mr. Joseph. His mom turned 90 this week. I give her a call and think I talk to her. She's going good, man. 90 years, that was a rare blessing. So I give her a call and she says she go and watch us be playing games on her laptop. I talk to you still too. Alright, Mama. I'm finished with this dredge. This give this a little dry. Now we have to eat this chicken in front of us, need the money shot. Nah. Listen, I've given all kind of thing. I'm frying the chicken, I give you all the tips about yogurt and thing. One thing you're not gonna get from me is a close-up of me eating no food. That isn't happening.
People asking for it, but people asking.
Nah. This is not TRL. You understand? It's not like my request. I mean, I'll try a piece, but I'm not gonna get, thing, and like how Giada does do it on Food Network. Everything she eats is always the best thing in the world. Nah, I can't do that. But I will give you my honest opinion of how it tastes. Usually I actually do even add green seasoning to this, so it'll be interesting to see what the green seasoning bring to the dish now. So we will see. Right. We are ready for the second fry. So as I say, the second fry, we could actually go in with a little more chicken than we did for the first part. And now this is the part where we're gonna make sure I get crispy. This is the crispy part. So, going into the second fry, and now I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit. Alright, and now we go into the color and everything. Oh, wait on it.
I'm worried about that people and shows it in slow motion.
It's not that kind of channel. It's not that kind of channel. Yes, it's adult content, but it's not X-rated. No. As I say, I will try it. I will eat it and let you know how it tastes and that kind of thing. But doing that whole quote-unquote money shot, that's not me. There's already a task for me to be in front of the camera. As I say, my role is really behind the scenes. But coronavirus, COVID season, I'm doing things that I wouldn't usually do. So I am here frying chicken on a Friday evening, live on our YouTube channel. And as you can see, getting a nice color coming to come. And this second fry is where we're going for the nice brown color and going for the, see what happening here. Look at that now, man. Look at that. All you seeing that? All you smelling that? All you smelling it? All you smelling it? Smelling really good, eh? Right? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Being a gear. Being a proper gear here. To cook it evenly. So I was kinda, I mean, you know what? Let me be honest. It really have no reason for me to really not get it. Really just leave it. I give myself something to do. But no, you know what? Let me leave it alone. Let me leave it alone. You don't have to keep turning. Right? Let me leave it, let it do what it's supposed to do. And it's like fried. But I also turning it to make sure that I don't overcook it as well. I want it to be nice and golden brown. So, and it's kind of making sure I cook evenly now. But no, you actually don't have to keep turning it. I just doing that just out of whatever. Keeping myself occupied. Alright. I think this batch, let me see. Almost there, almost there, almost there. Almost there, we ain't there yet. I want a beautiful golden brown finish. I'm really tempted to try one of these pieces here, but they ain't finished cooked yet. I want to go and get myself sick. eat raw chicken. Speaking of eating raw chicken. Yeah, Carver, I think, yeah, definitely it's time for somebody to invent smell-o-vision. Smell-o-vision is the real scene. Oh, the coffee liquor. Look at that, hey. Just hold on. So, come back to this. This is the coffee liquor here, spanner. So, how I made this is, I brew some coffee in the perk, and then I mix equal parts coffee to equal parts sugar, reduce it, and the more you reduce it, the thicker it will get. So you can reduce it for as long as you want, and then as it gets thick, add rum to it to dilute it, and basically that is it. Equal parts sugar, equal parts coffee, reduce it, and then add, I would say, so I went 1 cup coffee, 1 cup sugar, reduce. I added 1 cup of rum to that to dilute it, and that's it. So equal parts coffee, equal parts sugar, equal parts rum. The more that you reduce it, the thicker it will get, and that is our homemade coffee liquor going on there. Boom bang, done now.
27 hours for the mukbang.
Nah. Actually, you want ASMR mukbang. Alright, this is what we're going for. This is what, now we at that stage. Now, see, this is the second fry. This is what we're looking for. This is the color we're looking for. Golden brown, texture like sun. Lays me down, with my mind she runs. Throughout the night, no need to fight. Never frown with golden brown. I didn't know it. They don't know.
Brian, I want to know what kind of sauce you're making.
Right, the sauce is a ruku with some rice wine vinegar, some garlic and ginger, and chili peppers. I will show you. It's a kind of, so it's supposed to be like Korean style, but what they would use is like soy sauce and that kind of thing. But to keep it kind of Trini, I'm using ruku instead of soy sauce. All they listen, that's all. All they want mukbang, I want here, all this some ASMR business here. hear how this chicken song and when it fall into this thing. You go hear the crispiness. Hear the crispy. You hear that? You hear that? You hear that? You hear that? Crisp. You hear the crispiness.
Ms. Blue, wanna know if you're not worried that the chicken overfried?
No, no, because the first, you have to remember that on the first fry, what we're doing is just getting the crust started. The first fry not cooking the chicken at all. So if you try to eat the chicken after the first fry, you will get sick. It's not this first batch here, not cooked. It's halfway cooked. So this second fry is going to give it the color, give it the crispiness, and finish cooking the chicken. So that is the whole reason for the double fry. The first one is to start the crust, the second one is to finish it and to finish cooking the chicken.
You might up and buy the chicken.
I find Akeem rare calling for this thing, man. Alright.
They call him for the bite, yeah, I hear the crispy. 27 hours, always in your Charlie training background. Next time I drop the chicken. You get demonetized.
Yeah. One time. Oh, should I get them out? Nah, let me go use for that. Let the oil finish thing, and then it could. And let me tell you something, no lie. So you know sometimes you fry chicken and then by the next day you put it in the fridge or whatever, you eat all. I don't know who does happen to you fry chicken and you eat all. Let me say in some version of the universe you fry chicken and you didn't eat all, right? You put it in the fridge and the next day you're going back to it and it's kind of soggy. This will stay crispy. Not crispy, crispy. This will stay crispy. It don't matter. So trust me, this is what you want to do. Double fry business. Let's see. Watch that now, man. Watch that. Oh, the feet is a liar tell. Tell no liar tell. Oh yeah, talk. Yeah. Tell no lies. Watch that, man. Watch that. Watch that, man. Watch that now, man. Yeah. That's what we're talking about. But we're not done there, you know. We still have one more step to complete this chicken. We still have one more step. I mean, it could be done there if you want. You could end the process there, but nah.
Well, you can't wait for this sauce. You want to eat it one day?
Nah. Yeah. You don't rush. You can't don't rush. You had to wait. This is don't rush challenge. This is real don't rush challenge. Don't rush the chicken. You had to wait.
Michelle talked about the scale. Quarantine time. Forget about scale.
The scale. Listen. You have to make up your mind, Jed. In this quarantine time, I already know that when I emerge from this, people are not going to make me out. And I know my bear is going to be all out here. Why do you feel like wearing this hat? You really think I like to be home wearing a hat? If you see how my hair looking right now, real all over the place, I look like a real bushman. The only reason I keep wearing this hat for the lives is to kind of make myself look semi-presentable. But it's real bushman business going on. Now forget about that, Michelle. This quarantine time, people understand what it is. We can't go by the hairdresser, we can't go in the gym, we can't go and run around the savannah. All we do is stress eating, people anxiety eating. I tell you, I do that eating more than regular. So that's actually why I'm trying to, I didn't buy any snacks. I know a lot of people went on to buy snacks and them kind of thing. You ain't buying no snacks. The only thing I could say that was kind of snack-ish that I buy was Cricks and nuts. I buy nuts too. But yeah, because I know myself and I know that, you know, being home, I mean, I usually be home by myself during the day and well. But I know that I've been eating more than regular. I decided, nah, I ain't buying no snacks. if I had a snack on something, let me buy 2 pineapple or something and cut it up in the fridge. And when I'm feeling a little peckish, I want to nibble on some pineapple or a supper orange or something. Better do that than eat some kind of bag of chips and them kind of thing.
So I want to know if you could double fry shark as well.
You know what? I'm not sure, but it stands to reason that you can. It have no reason why you shouldn't be able to double fry shark the same way that I double fry English chicken. So you could try it and let me know. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't be able to do that.
We have somebody from Canada in the house.
Canada in the house, somebody other than Spanner.
Other than Spanner. Virtual dinner party.
Boom, that's what we're talking about. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining.
Amber still begging for that money shot.
Wait, Amber. Oh gosh, love me now, man, love me. Alright. We're almost there, folks, we're almost there. We're almost there. I feel I could let's go real close on this. Go real close on the chicken. Right. Now let's watch that now. Watch what happening here. Guys, watch this. Listen to me. Trust what I'm telling all you. This, here now. Yeah. Flavor. Real flavor in this chicken, guys. Yeah. And we ain't done yet. This is our next step to go. But if you can't wait, I really wanted to jump into this just so, by all means you could do that, but you'll be playing yourself out. Go play yourself out.
I'm happy. We're still in a party, we don't know how it smells. Oh, man.
How it smell it? Listen, I can't describe it. It's smelling best. That's all I can say. And again, we ain't finished yet. There's just the second to last part. The last part, where you're gonna get the sticky glaze on it. That is what gonna top it up. That is the icing on the cake. Although that part is that's the part I really like. Now this real good, this real flavorful, real nice, smelling real good, this real good. This real good. The next step is what does make this dish extra special. The next step is what does make it special. Alright. Give this a couple of seconds again. I ain't gonna lie, kinda excited for this. I feel like it's almost like I never make this before, Jill. I make this probably like three, 4 times already. But I don't make it often, so I kinda ready for it now. Let them see a shot of this going into the pan, you know. Let them see that. Close. Ready. Watch it. Watch this next batch coming in. Incoming. Last batch, and then we on the home stretch.
Brandon,
Brandon, blessings. Stay safe, my brother. And thanks for joining. And we go pick up. I'm doing the okra. You see the size of them okra? the fried okra come in.
I'm hungry.
I hungry too. I hungry too. Right. For the last batch, last thing, let's organize the side. And then we're ready to go. Telma cross my 8. Telma, welcome. Thank you for logging on. Listen, I just see Telma once a year. Every Juve, 3 Canal. Telma and Nadine. Nadine and Telma moving. And I started, listen, my face has been full mask. When I mean mask, no, my face band up with all kind of jersey and things. And Telma was spot me. I don't know how Telma does make me out. And I try to speak up on Telma. Telma's like, Madame! Telma, what's going on? Thanks for coming through. Old Clico peoples, man. Alright. Ready for mass again. There we go. Final step. Home stretch. Are these people this also is Alright. Last part. I'll just chop this up. Last part should be done. And now we are on the home stretch, the final part to this trilogy, double fry action, and now to the final coating, the thing that has made this so special. One part is the extra crispiness, and the next part, to finish it off, is the final coating that is give the last layer of flavor to this dish. So, we're gonna jump into that pronto. And the good thing is, this last part does literally take no time at all. So, it's no more waiting in vain. This part is one shot, we go in one time. So, first order of business, I'm gonna move this out of the way. This. Right. Next order of business. Pan. High heat. As I say, this is a quick thing here. This part of the process, quick speed. Olive oil, a little bit. Not plenty, because I mean, we don't fry this down in oil and that kind of thing. So it's not a lot. It's like 2 tablespoons. And I get it nice and hot. Over the pan like this. Alright, you want to make sure and get it hot. Because I say, this is a quick process now. Now, for the glaze. As I say, for the Korean fried chicken, they would use specific ingredients for the Korean fried chicken. For this version, which is my Trini version, I am using ginger and garlic, which is also used in the Korean fried chicken recipe, the traditional one. I am using honey, which is also used in the traditional one. I am using rice wine vinegar, also used in the traditional one. What is not used in the traditional one is ruku. Now they would usually use soy sauce, but I'm not using soy sauce. It's my Trini version. I am using ruku instead of soy sauce to make my final sauce. So let me get this going. Oil seems to be hot. Here, ginger and garlic in. Right. Chili flakes in. Alright, I'll explain it. I'll explain it after. Now some chili flakes are frying the oil, hitting the back of your throat. Like, whoa.
Basically, when I stop them put the chicken that drain on paper towels.
I didn't have to because I'm using a slotted spoon and it's now if you look at this, watch this. Didn't drain on paper towels, but watch that. Realize it's not oily at all. And that's our next characteristic of the double fry. You get perfectly fried chicken and it's not oily at all. And we didn't even put it on paper towels, but you're seeing that. You're seeing what's squeezing it. You ain't seeing no sort of oil coming off and that kind of thing. So, alright. Now, ruku.
Julie asking if she could use anything else in exchange for the white wine vinegar.
Rice wine, red wine, or normal vinegar could work as well. Regular white vinegar. Ruku inside this. Balsamic if you want as well. Rice wine vinegar inside there. And now, yeah.
This is part of the smell of the jumbo.
Yeah. This is part. And then you're balancing the tartness, not the acidity of the vinegar with some honey. And that's good, that kind of sweet. So as you see what's going on is savory, again the aromatics of the ginger and the garlic, and then again the acidity from the vinegar, earthiness from the ruku, spiciness from the chili flakes, plus I believe this is best. Now you want this to start to get thick. You don't want to, you're not going for a wet chicken, it's not a wet chicken. You want this to thicken up to a paste, so keep your eye on it. You're keeping this on high heat, keep your eye on it, keep moving it around, and as soon as it starts to thicken up, Then we're gonna toss the chicken in it. That gonna be the final steps.
So you're gonna make a good point in that the roux reduces the sodium that the soy sauce so that.
Right, but well, I guess so, but I don't know how much sodium roux has in it or not. I'll have to find.
Roux have less sodium than soy.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah, because the soy sauce would have a bit of sodium, extra salt content, and as you see, we did season the chicken with salt, we did season the dredge with salt, so, yeah, I mean, you wouldn't regularly be eating fried chicken for health benefits, but, you know, it's a healthier option. It's a healthier option than the soy sauce. So as soon as this thickens to a nice paste, I will toss.
Lauren was asking if we added cornstarch to the sauce as well.
No cornstarch to the sauce. This is just garlic, ginger, the chili flakes, roux, honey, vinegar. Once you keep it on a high heat, it will begin to reduce and form a kind of thick consistency that you're looking for. It's still, at this stage, still kind of watery, and I don't want it to be watery because I don't want it's not to soak the chicken, it's literally to coat the chicken. So you want this to reduce a bit. Almost there. Couple seconds again. The first time I made this, I added soy sauce and roux, and it came out too dark. The final product I was looking for was that kind of orange reddish color that roux does give you, and because I added the soy sauce, it was too dark. I didn't like how it come out. So the second time I made it, second time around, I take out the soy sauce completely and I just use the roux, and I find it tasted good and it looked exactly like how I wanted it to look. So I updated the recipe to omit the soy sauce totally and just go with roux instead. Alright, so now you see how it bubble in there? You ready? Thick. It has the viscosity that we're looking for. So now it's time for the chicken. At this point, you want to turn off the heat and just toss him in there. Toss that up. Sticky, icky. And I'm going to dress him with some fresh herbs. Toss that. Go, run away. Listen, I don't make this often, Jed, but yeah, nah. Trust and believe. Fresh side. Let's get that. I'll do some freshness too. Yeah, man. We is in the game. Korean fried chicken. Yeah, man. Yeah. Listen. I don't make this often, I don't make this often. But Chad, this real. All of this realness. It's real best. I'm not even gonna eat. I'm just gonna go in one time and surely. What's happening? Watch that. Nice, glazed, hot and burning my hand, but here now. Sweetness from the honey, acidity from the vinegar, ginger and garlic, aromatics, best, ruku, earthy, honey, sweet, sticky, dread. I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah, no, it's a wrap. I done there. I done. Camera just switch off. I don't want to take some picture and thing before we really dig in. But that's it. That's Friday night there, you know. Friday night done. I'm going to eat this, get on in this and really enjoy it. So, yes, I'm going to finish eating this salt water. I can only imagine how sweaty I look and everything. So, hot out. Wardrobe be damned, makeup be damned. Yeah. So, a little vex, don't vex. What you have to do is make it dread. All they try this easy recipe. It is not hard, it has nothing complicated in this. So, excuse me. I urge you to try it. This is even if you do this once, if you do this 3 times a year, excuse me, it'll be worth it. Definitely worth it. Every single time you make it, it'll feel like a treat. So, if you feel like treating yourself, make this recipe dread. Or go enjoy it. Or it was a nice Friday evening. I could have been, I don't know, scratching by here on YouTube, making Korean fried chicken. We make the daki, which is Black Russian with Guinness. Nice little cocktail and cutters. Nice vibes. We here, we line, we had a laugh. Here's what it's about. We social distancing, but we're not distant. And that's the whole point. So, anybody who's in the chat and you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Please go and subscribe. Click the bell to be notified of when we post new content. We have a lot more videos, a lot more content coming your way. I am still doing we still have Simply Local coming up. We have a new episode of Simply Local dropping this week on Wednesday, so look out for that. I have started the quarantine cookery sessions with Keshav, and that's going good as well. Keshav has been real bubbling pot and real pulling the hand in the kitchen, so he has just sent over them videos for me and we chop it up real quick and see us give us some nice, quick and dirty healthy recipes, low carb, high protein stuff, so look out for that as well. I will be dropping out this Monday, so look out for that as well. And yeah, you know, it's all good vibes. Thanks for joining the quarantine cooking session. This was a long one. A fried real chicken. But Dread, Ronaldo does really eat us. All you know that. Anybody who know Ronaldo know he does really. Ronaldo eating 3/4 of this house. So I go just get like a little portion for myself. So I had to fry plenty. This the video would have been done a long time ago, but I had to, you know, make sure that the producer well fed. So again, really, thanks for joining. Anybody who was on for the entire thing. Matter of fact, anybody who on right now and looking on right now, thanks. Amber, Adana, 27th Ave. Oh, yeah, 27th always here. So tell me, listen, everybody who join and who stay and interact in the chat and ask questions and give comments and ask me to do mukbang and ASMR and all this kind of thing. Thank you for joining the chat. Thank you for coming online with me for this quarantine cooking session, and look out for more. We'll be doing more as time goes by. Please again subscribe to the channel. I will post a link to the cocktail on the website, and this is already on the website. This Korean fried chicken recipe is already there, so I will post the link in the description as well.
One last thing before you go, I wanted to take off the hat.
No. That ain't happening. It's bushman business, bushman, it's real, it's all kind of thing. You see how the beard looking? Just imagine the beard on top of my head. Just imagine that. The hat ain't coming off. Alright, I'll have a good night. Keep safe. See you all in the next one.